This is our project that we affectionately called the Gear Project. It was originally inspired by another project that I had seen where I really wanted to give our students an ability to display what they can do. We talked about it. They came up with actually a theme that they wanted to get behind that got them excited. So they are all into video games, and so they decided, let's do something with video games. And so then we thought, well, how can we incorporate that and split it up amongst 8 different students? And so we came up with this idea about the history of gaming, and each of them would take kind of an iconic game over the years to show not only the history of gaming, but what they can do. So each piece is individually made by them, and they all are linked together. So there's one central gear that drives all their smaller projects, and it's a way that's interactive. It's kind of an art piece. It can display what they do. They put a lot of time and effort and energy into it. So in order to create this, they had to use software to develop and draw out their ideas. They did that in Fusion 360. Once they got that, we actually had them do simulations where they could see how it would lay out and interface. We gave them kind of the constraints about this is the layout of the big piece and the big gear, and they needed to figure out how all their pieces would fit together. Most of the wood pieces are cut on a laser cutter. The slider pieces were done on a 3D printer as well. We're really excited about what the end result was and what the students did. Blew us away. All right, let me demonstrate this in action. Our first game was Pong. It was made in 1972 by Atari. It's a table tennis 2D game, and it was kind of one of the classic first games in the arcade. Pac-Man was built in 1980 and released by Namco. Interesting tidbit that it was originally called Puck-Man, and sometimes called the greatest video game of all time. Galaga was released in 1981, also by Namco. It's a classic alien shooter game. And Super Mario Brothers was released in 1985 by Nintendo and was a follow-up on Mario Brothers, released 2 years earlier, where Mario and Luigi are battling Koopas and other creatures. Zelda was released in 1986, also by Nintendo, featuring Princess Zelda and the legendary Link. Sonic made its debut in 1991 by Sega. Sonic the Hedgehog has also been featured in movies and television shows. In 1992, Mario Kart came out, released by Nintendo, picking up on the Mario characters in a fun racing game. And finally, we have Pokemon, which was released in 1996 on the Nintendo Game Boy. We hope you enjoyed this history lesson and that it will inspire you to make your own creations.